everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. I have pre-shuffled the decks so that we can save a little time with that, and we'll get right into the reads, see what Spirit has for you this afternoon. Spirit, what would you like the collective to know at this time, please and thank you. So we've got the Moon in the upright, and we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So we've got illusion, fear, and anxiety. The Ace of Swords is in reverse, so there's clouded judgment. Nobody really knows what the truth is. There's confusion. Rethinking an idea. Challenged by the Six of Cups. Challenged by happy memories, by nostalgia. In the subconscious. We've got the Five of Swords. So abusive relationships, conflict, upheaval. In the recent past. We've got the Two of Swords in the upright. So there is weighing of options. Choices, deadlock, difficult decisions. Intention, expectation. A Two of Wands in the upright, so a reconciliation, travel plans. In the near future, we've got a Tower in the upright, sudden change, disaster. The lens that's being looked through. Is the Five of Pentacles in the upright and a Three of Swords in the upright. So somebody's suffering a defeat, low self-esteem, they're having a heartbreak, perhaps going through a divorce or being separated from something or someone, been found as disloyal. In the environment, whoa. We've got a Nine of Cups reversed. Somebody's not getting a wish come true. They're dissatisfied. Hopes and fears. Well, we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, who is a supportive and reliable mother figure. And then we've got conflict here, Five of Wands. So it could be that she is bringing protection. The protectress. And the outcome or the result. Eight of Wands, that's going to be happening really quickly. Whatever it is, it's going to be swift change. And we've got the Seven of Swords. Somebody's behaving with trickery, trying to get away with something. And a Queen of Wands is here, courageous and confident. Resilient. And a Nine of Wands. We got a King of Cups here who is controlled. Shining a light on stuff with the Hermit. On some work that's been done. On some work that's been done. Calling judgment. And yeah. Calling judgment. And there could be some manifestation of Two of Cups. Alrighty then, so there's that. As I mentioned, I've already shuffled these so that we can save some time. I'll just kind of do that because what the heck, man? Got to get my hands on it. So we've got the moon, fear and anxiety, a disaster, somebody's rethinking an idea, it's in chaos. This card flipped out in the upside down. It says broken. I feel shattered about this situation. So they're, I don't know, somebody's not broken. They don't have clarity. In the challenge position, we have a 6 of Cups, so we have nostalgia. Nostalgia. All these cards came out. Somebody's in their ego, daydreaming. They feel unappreciated, and they're definitely feeling your absence. They're remembering the 6 of Cups, times gone by. You're not broken. You're not broken. You don't feel shattered by this, whatever this is going on here. There's a 5 of Swords, so there's conflict. Somebody's been bringing conflict. They're in fear and anxiety about this in the subconscious. Could be some brutality going on. I mean, because Ace of Swords, it says brutality and chaos and confusion. And this conflict, 5 of Swords, abusive relationships and theft. Winning at all costs. There's an unexpected outcome here. Things didn't go the way they thought. We've got the 2 of Swords in the recent past. So there's some stagnation, or you got some choices to make, thinking before making a decision. Somebody wants to fix a connection with you. Yeah, somebody wants reconciliation. They want to come back or get in your good graces. They're making travel plans. Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. They feel like they sabotage things. They want to fix it. They want to fix the connection because they're in a tower. They weren't able to break you. They weren't able to break you, and now they're in a tower. And they're like, oh, okay, we got to go fix the connection now, right? They weren't able to break you. It was they feel unappreciated, or they were daydreaming. It was all up in their ego, and they're feeling your absence. You could be experiencing some sort of a nostalgia, like there could be some sort of a reunion going on. Whoever this is, they're in a tower. They don't have any self-love. They're in a 5 of Pentacles and a 3 of Swords. Insecurity and fear. They were disloyal. There was betrayal. There's suffering here. Oh, gossip and disagreements. People are talking about it. It's a 9 of Cups reversed. They're dissatisfied. There's no joy. Very materialistic. They didn't get a wish come true. They want to escape. They might be chasing after you. They feel there's unfinished business. We have a mother figure, a protectress who's in a Five of Wands, like handling some clashes with some petty egos. Who are guilty of causing damage. This is happening very quickly, an Eight of Wands. Somebody neglected a soul tie. This person who's wanting to come around mending the connection, they tried to take you out, but they were unable to break you. It was an unexpected outcome. They thought for sure they could break you and just squash you, but you survived and now you're absent. And they neglected this soul tie. They sabotaged you and their connection. And now, only because they couldn't take you out and break you, they want to come back in and fix the connection. But you know how they want to fix it? They want to fix it by getting away with something tricky, you know? I have hope. I haven't given up on us yet. They're in regret because they're all about third-party situations. I've never felt a passion this intense, and they feel overwhelmed. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity, and they feel that you are inseparable and it's time, but it's like they ran out of time is what they did. They ran out of time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Change. They weren't able to break you. They're in fear and anxiety with this moon thing. They're in an illusion, or maybe they've been an illusion all along. They're confused. They were brutal. And now they're frustrated and rethinking an idea because they're in a disaster. They had clouded judgment. They weren't able to break you, and there's going to be a change. It could be that you were unappreciated. They did not appreciate you. Out of their ego, they were dreaming that for somehow that everything that I don't know what. They neglected the soul tie. Why? And they tried to break you thinking what? That they were going to inherit your gifts? They were going to get your happy memories and your whole entire life and everything that came with it? They're a thief. And they're challenged because you're coming into a love union. They're challenged because they're nothing more than a thief. And you're coming into a nostalgic love union. Maybe somebody from the past, somebody from a previous cycle, somebody from another place and time, continuum, whatever. Right? Nostalgic. So you're coming into this happy memory love relationship, and they're challenged because they're absent from you now. They're a thief. They're in their ego. They were daydreaming. They didn't appreciate you. They came at you with everything they had. Everything they had. They were abusive in every way, trying to steal your divine inheritance, and they were wanting to win at all costs. So you received brutality and chaos. And it was sneaky. It was sneaky because it was many people, right? Well, there's 3 fighting here. Two threw down their swords. But whatever, it's an outrageously hostile environment that you were in. And things didn't go the way they planned. And now what? You could have been bullied your entire life, first by children and teachers and counselors and parents and whoever, and then by adults and bosses, employers, and, the law or whoever, parents. Yeah, it's an unexpected outcome. They were fighting. They were bringing conflict to you. They wanted to win at all costs your gift. Your gift. They wanted to win at all costs your gift. So they thought if they shattered you, if they broke you completely, if they annihilated you brutally in all ways and forms, that they could walk out of here with your gift. But they weren't able to break you. What kind of seed is growing in you? God seed or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, there's a courtship here. There's a courtship here, and you've got this person lurking. He's lurking, and he's wanting to come back in, and you may not even remember who this person is. He may have changed his appearance or whatever, or maybe it was from I don't know, but he's lurking, and he's lurking because you're coming into a courtship. He's lurking because that love relationship is coming up. There's with a wealthy man, and this person who sabotaged you is coming in like, hey. Because they're in a tower, but they have no self-love. They need your love. They thought they could take your abundance of love and leave you in a pile of broken mess, in a pile of pitiful mess. Oh, there's the lover card. Yeah, nostalgic lover. Well, he's going to have to go right on top of the thief because the thief doesn't deserve to be on top. All right, then. So we got a tower here, and they don't have self-love. It's a mature man. He's aged. So this could have all went down a long time ago. Or like in a previous cycle, maybe you were martyred or something. I don't know, man. This is all big, spiritual, huge. It's not just so limited of 3D. This is like cycles and history and essence being birthed and then recycled and birthed, and now this is like the end cycle, and now everybody's being evaluated, and it's so weird. They thought that they were going to like break you and just kind of absorb your gifts, and he has no self-love. He couldn't take it from you. You took your self-love and you mended yourself. Now they're in a tower. They're in a 5 of Pentacles, a 3 of Swords. There's disagreements. Everybody's gossiping about it. They didn't get the main female. They didn't get the main female. Or maybe whoever this is wasn't the main female. But I think they didn't get the main female. So they're in a 5 of Pentacles and a 3 of Swords. They didn't get the wish fulfillment. They feel they have unfinished business. They're chasing after you. They want to escape and they need your gift to do it. But they tried to just utterly destroy you. Wow. And now they're coming back wanting to take it another way because it didn't work. And they're not going to be able to do it this time either. Whatever work they're doing, their toil and labor, it's not working. It's ineffective. They're concerned. There's a Queen of Pentacles here. Could be a protectress of some sort. She's bringing bringing a little tension to some petty egos who have been found guilty. Oh, what do we got here? This one, yeah, they're working. Oh, this came out with this previous one here. So they're doing work, but their toil and labor isn't going to work. Whatever job they're doing, it's not going to work. Okay, and then this one just popped out for the hopes and fears. There's no house here. They don't get the house. Mama's here, and she's like, "Oh no, you don't." Slap, slap. Something's going to happen very quickly. Whoever this is, they neglected their soul tie. They neglected you. They didn't nurture you. They tried to destroy you. And it didn't work. And now everything in their life is falling apart. And they're like scrambling to try to hold on to you. They're getting a message of concern. They're facing poverty on the distant horizons. And the main male is here. And whoever this female is, she's got expectations. She's expecting him. She's expecting the main male. And these ones are in despair because they're facing imprisonment for whatever they were doing in the family room. He didn't get the main female. Or he's not going to. So there you have it. Isn't that sweet? Okay then. And a reminder, I already shuffled these. It feels weird because I'm used to shuffling all the time, but I don't want to waste your time. So this one's doing some labor. They're working hard. They're in a state of confusion over the labor that they did. They're having fear and anxiety. Maybe they're having premonitions. You're not broken, and there's a change happening or a change occurring. They're challenged because they didn't appreciate you. They were daydreaming about whatever it was they got going on. They were coming from their ego. They're really feeling your absence. They're a thief. And you are coming into some nostalgic love relationship. Innocent. Sweet, It could be from, a previous cycle or something that you are revisiting somehow, some way. Whoa. And this is in reverse. So they're challenged because they're facing hardship and they're not receiving hospitality. Five of Swords, conflict, upheaval, winning at all costs, bullying, abusive relationships. This was an unexpected outcome. They were coming for the gift. They were coming for your gift. They martyred themselves. They martyred themselves. They thought they had martyred you, but it turns out they martyred themselves. It's like, whoa, that was unexpected. I don't know. What'd you do? Some sort of, I don't know. God did a miraculous reversal or something. I don't know. You're in a courtship here in the recent past. This could be in the ethers. Or this could be this individual coming back, trying to attain a courtship, saying they want to mend the connection here. And you are thinking before making a decision. You got choices to make. This is a difficult decision. Or maybe not. You know, I don't know. It could be that you are in a courtship with somebody else. And this individual is coming forward trying to interrupt that, wanting a reconciliation because they sabotaged you and the union, the soul tie. Okay, that just fell. I don't know. Pick it up and look at it. Is it? Yeah, I'll just take it because it all fell out and, you know, there it goes. So you're a peaceful creator. You're peaceful. You're at peace. You're very creative. And you could be getting a message from a sovereign being, or maybe, you could be getting a message from a sovereign being. Maybe you are seen as a sovereign being. I'm a sovereign being. I say that to myself all the time. I don't even know how many times I've said that over the last 22 years. Okay, so we got the Two of Wands. Here somebody wants a reconciliation. They sabotaged this. It could be a wealthy man, a wealthy, mature man. Or it could be that you're in a courtship with a wealthy man, and it's this person wants some things. Whoever this is, he wanted things, and he rather than he chose things over love. He didn't want to honor the soul tie. He wanted material. He wanted wealth. He wanted material wealth. He didn't want to be with a sovereign creator being who's peaceful. He wanted what she wasn't. And he sabotaged her and crushed her and was brutal and tried to break her and at all costs just destroy her so that he could have the gift that was inside of her. Or whatever he was thinking, man. He thought he was martyring her, but he wound up martyring himself. He's in a tower. He doesn't have any self-love. He's an older man, a mature man. He's a personality. He's a pretender. He's an actor. He probably doesn't even know who he is. He's in a Five of Pentacles and a Three of Swords. There's a lot of disagreements happening. There's gossip going on. He didn't get the main female. He's confused. Confusion. Everybody's confused. Not everybody, but he's confused. He didn't get the compass. He didn't get on the path. He wasn't able to steal her gift or her path. Perhaps somebody lied to him, sold him a wet dream or whatever, I don't know. And he succumbed to it. And now he's dissatisfied because he's all about indulgence and materialism. He's smug. We have unfinished business, he says. He's chasing after you. He wants to escape whatever hole he dug for himself. He thought he had put you in the hole, but you crawled out of it. Somebody's got to go in the hole. And he wants to escape. He wants to escape. All the work that he's been doing, it didn't work. It didn't work. He could be religious. You're wholesome, and you handled this perfectly. You're a sovereign being. You're a creator being. You have peace in your heart. You're wholesome. You've got a Queen of Pentacles here. She could be a mother figure or guardian, protectress. She's bringing what? Debates or some sort of strife to those who have been found guilty of trying to steal this main female's position within the house. And obviously the main male too, because he's out here somewhere. I saw him. Or maybe I just flipped through it. Anyhow, yeah. And their leadership position. They wanted, oh man. This actor is having a hard time. Mama's on the scene. Self-preservation, an act of love. You survived. And you're not alone. You're not alone. Very quickly, there is change, results, some decisions. This person neglected the soul tie that you had. In a brutal way. And they're getting a message of concern. They could be a witch, a religious witch. And we have grave here. They're getting a message of concern, and perhaps that is that this is over, or that that's where they're headed. Because they neglected a soul tie, because they did all this to this main female, and they didn't wind up with her. She's like, hey, no, man. Oh. And now he's facing poverty. Could be using divination tools, trying to, oh, there it is again. Using divination tools, trying to get in touch with this optimistic person who is expecting to take a seat to obtain a specific role. They defended themselves, and it could be they defended themselves against those who were spying upon them and causing all this drama. It could be an explorer. Somebody with a state of privilege, or who is in a seat of privilege, bringing drama to you, bringing drama to this spiritual throne, because you were due to take this seat and the chicken wanted it. So your life was hell on purpose. This dude's nothing but a chicken. Now he's facing poverty, and he's getting exactly what he prayed for you. He wanted all this for you. He meant it. He meant it. He may be in danger. There may be some form of an accident, some sort of a disaster. They might be in fear and anxiety, having premonitions. You're not broken. There's a change here. They're working. They're doing something. Maybe they're having fear and anxiety over the labor that they've done, over the work that they've been doing. They're frustrated. This is their profession, or they do this as a profession. They're an expert at what they do. They're an expert at being brutal. They're not being congratulated. They're in hardship right now, perhaps. They're a thief, and you are coming into a nostalgic love relationship, perhaps some form of a reunion or something. Yeah, sweetheart. You're seen as a sweetheart, and you're coming into this sweetheart love relationship. Isn't that nice? Unconditional love with a pure unconditional love. Isn't that nice? Birthing something new together. You have a gift, you are a gift, or whatever is it within you. They needed to get it out of you somehow, but you aren't broken. You aren't broken. They thought they were martyring you, but they wound up martyring themselves. That was an unexpected outcome. It was like, oh man, that wasn't supposed to happen, man. That was not supposed. It was, but maybe this is happening. I don't know. I mean, there could be some inevitable kind of ending happening here. The martyr card is here. We've got preservation, collection, savings, so wealth. Somebody's saving something. Somebody wants to save. They want to fix the connection. They want to save the relationship. They want you to choose them. You're a sovereign being. You're a creator being. You're at peace. They're sending you messages and stuff and wanting to come back in with you. It could be that you're already connected to this wealthy man, or maybe he was a wealthy man. He wants to be a wealthy man. He needs to fix the relationship with you so that he can can maintain and still be a wealthy man and have things. But he sabotaged his own damn self because you're a sovereign being, and he threw you away like you were trash. And then he pissed on you and stomped on you and was brutal in every imaginable way that he could think of. This could have all been going on in the spirit world, and in the 3D, you may have wondered why life was so damn hard, and it's because, man, somebody had it out for you. Somebody who was supposed to love you. Somebody you had a soul tie with, man. Somebody you were soul imprinted with, Holy cow. They don't get the reunion. There's no reunion here. This says memory, and on the bottom it says remembrances, commemoration, and reunion, and it came out in the reverse. They sabotaged everything. They don't get reconciliation. They're in a tower. They don't have any self-love. This mature man is nothing more than an actor, a pretender, a false person. And they're in a tower. Meanwhile, you are coming into a family unit. In the challenge position, you've got this nostalgic love relationship. In the near future, you've got this family. You've also got sweethearts with a pregnancy of some sort. There's triumph here. These ones were not able to get the compass. They were not able to retrieve or attain the compass, the gift that belonged to this main female. They couldn't attain the main female. They couldn't keep the main female. She's not broken. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, man, they were trying to rob her of her fate, of her destiny, of her life, of her vitality. They were trying to bring this to her, this conflict. Spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare, man. That's how I'm reading this. It's spiritual warfare. You may not have ever had a legitimate family or a partnership. Your mother may not have even had that, hardly. And it could have been extremely hard. This could have been what they've been playing with your family line for generations, until it became your turn. And it's like, yes, we're at the final countdown. Here she is. Let's just do it, right? This is it. We're going to seal it up. And there goes the whole family line. And it's like, but what'd you do, man? You didn't break. I mean, maybe you broke, but you put yourself back together. You loved on yourself because you're a sweetheart. You're a sovereign being. You get creative in your peaceful state about mending yourself. I mean, if nobody else is going to mend you, what are you going to do? You're going to mend you, right? I mean, what the heck? What do we do as sovereign beings? No matter how many times we fall down, get smashed, get torn apart, get completely heart shattered or mind exploded, No matter how many technologies are used against our bioform to, attack our nervous system and our mental bodies and all that good stuff, We just keep plugging away, wearing a smile. Because smiling is the way. If you get yourself all in this tower moment, you're gonna break. The more extreme the trauma, the crazier the laughter sounds. I mean, it has to, because you got to balance it. So eventually, you look like a lunatic, right? I mean, people look at you funny. They just have no idea what it is you have to do to maintain inner harmony. And sometimes it looks crazy, and it's okay. Keep smiling. The world doesn't need to know why you're laughing like a crazy person. They don't have to know at all. Now, these people or this person or whoever this is that did not honor this soul tie with you, they're indulgent, They have no self-love. Look at this. The self-love came out twice in the reverse for this person. They feel they have they have unfinished business because you're their love source and they lost you. Oh, and we got two other ones that popped out here. So they're not your friend. They're not your friend. We got friendship here in the reverse. And adventure. So it's like your enemy could have taken you on one heck of an adventure. I mean, or it could just be that you, wholesome person, who handled this completely perfect, are going to be going on an adventure. Or maybe you just reached the peak of this challenge. And there you are, king or queen of that hill or mountain. And you did it without friends. You did it alone. You did it alone. They were brutal, man. They're shocked. They're bound to their commitments. You were supposed to be in the effing hole. But Mama came, Protectress came, and she's like, oh no, you don't. Hey, little jackwagon, you're not going to even protest this. You're not getting any seat in that house. She's here helping you preserve yourself. You're getting cleared up of all those disturbances. No more disturbances. Mama's in the house. And it's time. They've run out of time. Very quickly, the one who neglected this soul tie is going to be in a grave. They're getting the message. They've got a message of concern. It's time. This is going to happen really quickly. Relax. Go take a bath. Do something. Pray. Give thanks. Give thanks that they fell into their own trap and you didn't. That's good news. With that, I'm going to sign off and I'll see you on the next one.